Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Glammed Rebel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Will Taylor finally be done with Ridge when he breaks her heart again on the bold and the beautiful? Few love stories in soap opera history have been as passionate, messy, and cyclical as the saga of Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes on the bold and the beautiful. For decades, viewers have watched Ridge bounce between his two great loves, leaving destruction and heartbreak in his wake. Now, in 2025, it appears that history is about to recur, with Taylor once again confronting the heartbreaking truth that Ridge's affections belong to Brooke, and that haunts fans isn't just whether Ridge will betray Taylor, it's whether Taylor will finally, definitively be done with him. After a lifetime of second chances, disappointments, and heartbreak, could this be Taylor's true breaking point? Let's take a closer look at Taylor's emotional roller coaster, her current engagement to Ridge, the turning point in Italy that reignited Bridge, and why the present moment could finally be the moment Taylor decides she deserves better. The endless triangle, a brief history of Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor. To understand why Taylor's heartbreak is so devastating, you have to rewind decades to the roots of this infamous triangle. Long torn between two women who embody opposite sides of love and life, Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., previously Ron Moss, struggles. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, the glamorous Logan from the Valley, Ridge's passionate, fiery, and sometimes scandalous soulmate. Brooke has been Ridge's greatest passion, his most consistent weakness, and ultimately the woman he always seems to circle back to. Dr. Taylor Hayes, now played by Rebecca Budig, the brilliant psychiatrist who offered Ridge stability, family, and grounded love. With Taylor, Ridge found not just romance, but also respect, loyalty, and deep companionship. For decades, Ridge bounced between the two. Taylor was always there to pull Brooke back when things went south. Whether Taylor suffered harm or fate intervened, Brooke quickly returned. The pendulum swing has been relentless, and both women have the battle scars to prove it. And yet, Taylor's love has always been unwavering. Despite betrayal after betrayal, she has held on to the belief that she and Ridge were meant to be, if only Brooke weren't in the way. Taylor's latest chance at happiness. Recently, it looked like Taylor's dream was finally coming true. Ridge declared his love for her, proposed, and the two began planning their wedding. After years of heartbreak, Taylor believed she had finally won. She was no longer second best. She was Ridge's choice. She was his future. For Taylor, this engagement was about more than just romance. It was about validation. She had devoted decades to Ridge and their family, often putting her needs last. And she truly believed this was the moment it would all pay off. As Taylor joyfully prepared for her wedding, fans saw a woman radiating hope. Ridge seemed committed, steady, and over Brooke. The Tridge reunion felt solid. But on soaps, especially the bold and the beautiful, happy endings rarely last. The Italy trip that changed everything. Then came the fateful trip to Italy. What was supposed to be a romantic getaway and a family bonding experience turned into yet another turning point in the Ridge-Brooke-Taylor saga. While in Naples, Brooke nearly drowned during a boating excursion. Ridge's instinctive reaction, plunging into the water to save her, was more than just heroism. It was the spark that reawakened his deep, unshakable feelings for Brooke. In true soap fashion, the incident reignited Bridge. Suddenly, Ridge was torn once again. His vows to Taylor, his commitment to their engagement, and the life they planned together began to crumble as his heart was pulled back toward Brooke. For Taylor, the experience wasn't just déjà vu, it was a living nightmare. Taylor's inevitable heartbreak. When Ridge inevitably breaks Taylor's heart again, the fallout will be brutal. This isn't just another breakup. The aftermath will shatter her deepest hopes and her belief that Ridge had truly chosen her. Taylor will face 1. Public humiliation. Being left at the altar, or even before the wedding, will devastate her pride. She believed the wedding was her moment of triumph, only to be humiliated once again by Ridge's inability to let go of Brooke. 2. Emotional collapse. As a psychiatrist, Taylor has spent her life counseling others about resilience and moving forward. But her personal life tells a different story. Ridge's betrayal will leave her questioning her worth, her choices, and her future. 3. Physical consequences. Taylor has battled health issues, including broken heart syndrome. Ridge's rejection, combined with the stress of losing her dreams, could land her in the hospital. Melodrama drives the success of soap operas, and Taylor's physical collapse would not only escalate the tension, but also compel Ridge to face the consequences of his actions. The wake-up call that Taylor desperately needs. This could serve as the crucial awakening that Taylor has been longing for. For all her brilliance as a doctor, she has been blinded when it comes to Ridge. She has ignored the red flags, the history, and the countless betrayals because her love for him has been so consuming. But there comes a point when even the most devoted heart has to accept reality. Ridge has made it clear, through his actions if not his words, that Brooke is the love of his life. He always finds his way back to her, no matter how much damage it causes. For Taylor, realizing that Tridge will never be permanent could finally set her free. Ridge's perspective, why he can't let go of Brooke. It's worth pausing to ask, why does Ridge keep returning to Brooke? Passion versus stability. With Brooke, Ridge feels alive, desired, and consumed. With Taylor, he feels respected and grounded. But passion always wins. History. Brooke and Ridge share decades of memories, both good and bad. They are each other's once in a lifetime, even if it means repeated heartbreak. Destiny. In Ridge's mind, Brooke is his destiny. Taylor has been his eternal love. But Brooke is the woman who completes him. As unfair as it is, Ridge's inability to let go of Brooke means Taylor will never truly have him. Not completely. Can Taylor finally move on? Is it possible that Taylor will choose to move on from Ridge following this betrayal? If history is any indication, Taylor has a pattern of forgiving Ridge, giving him another chance and falling back into his arms. But this time feels different. She is older, wiser, and worn out. Taylor has experienced this cycle too many times. At some point, the exhaustion outweighs the love. Her health is at stake. If Ridge's betrayal triggers a physical crisis, Taylor may have no choice but to cut ties for her own survival. Support from Steffi and Thomas. Her children will rally around her, reminding her that she deserves better. They've watched her pain for years, and they'll encourage her to finally let Ridge go. What's next for Taylor without Ridge? If Taylor finally closes the book on Ridge, it opens the door for exciting new possibilities. The Bold and the Beautiful is filled with eligible bachelors who would love to have Taylor by their side. Potential love interests include Bill Spencer, Don Diamant. Though Bill has always been captivated by Brooke, sparks between him and Taylor could be a fascinating twist. Their shared strength, combined with their vulnerabilities, could make them a power couple. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon. Deacon is on his own redemption arc. Could Taylor overlook his shortcomings and grant him a chance at love? A new character. The show could introduce a new doctor, lawyer, or businessman to sweep Taylor off her feet. More importantly, Taylor's storyline could shift from being defined by Ridge to being about her independence, her career, and her self-discovery. Fan reactions. Team Brooke versus Team Taylor. No discussion of Ridge's love life is complete without acknowledging the passionate fan base. Soap audiences have long been divided into camps. Team Brooke, Bridge fans, believe Ridge and Brooke are soulmates who belong together, no matter how messy it gets. Team Taylor, Tridge fans, argue that Taylor is the better match, loyal, stable, and nurturing. Taylor's upcoming heartbreak will reignite this debate. Bridge fans will celebrate the reunion, while Tridge fans will mourn yet another betrayal. But many viewers, even those who love Taylor, will hope that today is the moment she finds the strength to move on. Why this storyline matters. At its core, Taylor's heartbreak is about more than just one woman losing a man. It's about the universal struggle of knowing when to let go. How many times can someone break your heart before you finally accept they'll never change? Taylor represents the person who keeps believing, hoping, and forgiving until reality finally forces them to walk away. Her journey resonates with viewers who have faced similar struggles in their lives. Conclusion: Taylor's next chapter. The inevitable reunion between Ridge and Brooke will leave Taylor shattered. But this doesn't have to be the end of her story. It could be the beginning of her greatest transformation yet. For the first time, Taylor may truly let Ridge go. Not just temporarily, not just until the next fight with Brooke, but forever. If she does, she'll emerge stronger, freer, and ready for a new kind of love. One that doesn't come with decades of baggage and betrayal. And fans will be watching closely, hoping that the brilliant, beautiful Dr. Taylor Hayes finally gets the respect, happiness, and love she has always deserved. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God protect you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.